Okay, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya. We are in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn on this beautiful day, and I'm coming to the end of recording my debut album titled Beautifully Dirty. And the reason why I'm calling my album this is because I feel that it's a very current representation of what I see around me and of youth and myself. I grew up in a place called St. Paul's in Bristol, which I guess is deemed the ghetto of Bristol. But there was a lot of beauty and a lot of presence and vibe and atmosphere and sense of community that I always carry with me because it was rooted in my upbringing, and so it's a beautifully dirty place to grow up in. You know, this world is beautifully dirty in my opinion, and my album hopefully will reflect that, and it's obviously coming from my perspective, but what I like to try and bear in mind is the world that I'm living in now. I feel it's really important for me as an artist to capture that, because in years to come, you know, other kids will be able to grasp an idea of what it was like to live in this time, you know? Oh shit. My main inspirations for this record, I grew up listening to a lot of soul, like Dionne Warwick, Aretha Franklin, Teddy Pendergrass, Mamas and Papas. You know, I listened to a lot of those old school great artists. For me personally, I love artists like Tracy Chapman just because of the way she's so emotive with the way she sings and her tone of voice. Mary J. Blige, Lauryn Hill, Pink, Sade. You know, there's a lot of artists that I'm inspired by for different reasons, but I generally feel that I'm more attracted to artists who have a distinctive tone and quality in their voice that brings out some kind of emotion. I'm not really attracted to someone who's got a technically brilliant vocal performance, because for me that isn't true art. I don't feel anything from that. It's just technically good. Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. I'm the kind of girl that I will go anywhere in the world and I'll find a home there. You know, I'm not someone that needs to be chaperoned or driven in a fancy car, you know, straight to the hotel and I stay in a hotel. I'm out there, I'm in there, I'm mixing with everybody, I'm learning, I'm embracing different cultures constantly. That's how you stay alive as a human being. It's very important for you to be in situations where you might not feel comfortable, and to be in situations which challenge you as a person in terms of how you react and how you get out of situations and how you survive. And Brooklyn, I think, is a really great place to learn how to survive, you know? Okay, so I'm going to give you a little sample. I'm going to give you a little sample of a song called Letter to My Ex that I wrote while I was out here with Jared Cotter, and it goes a little something like this. Dear Tony, I remember you being the one who told me that we would always be together, but you showed me that you were phony, and you know me, I don't like to play those runaround games. Since you got this far, I gotta ask a question. What would you do if you were in my position? Would you listen after the cheating and fighting and all that stuff? I know, you may not see it now. I knew I'd make it somehow. I might have stayed if you believe sincerely me. I wrote a letter to my ex just to get it off my chest. Had to let him know I'm about to blow. I'm gonna be a star, S-T-A-R. Thank you. My journey in music started when I was I'd say properly when I was about 16. I was studying at the time. I was studying media, film, and English. I wasn't studying music, but I always loved music. I used to write music in school. In school, I used to play the violin. For 3 years, I played the steel drums. I was in the choir. I used to play at different road shows, like schools, and you know, play for little kids and stuff. And I started writing music when I was about 13. And then after college, I dropped out of college because my heart was telling me that I needed to do something that fulfilled me more than what college was doing, which is it's always followed my heart. Out of sight and out of mind, I let you go without a fight, 'cause I knew back then we had to part ways. Nothing more to do, nothing left to say. Okay. When you're redoing takes, it's important that you get that consistency with the tone of your voice. So they're basically telling me that to sing along with what I've done previously so that the next line is consistent with the same tone and feel and vibe. So there's lots of different things to take into account when you're doing vocals and you're doing different takes, because you have to kind of make it still sonically sound as similar as possible. Okay, my bad. Hey, yeah. If I could take back heartache, change that mistake, I know I would do it all again. Yeah. Faces, this life is what if I could take back all the tears I've cried, and every time I had to tell you bye-bye. Nah. Yeah, yeah. If I could take back heartache, I know I would do it all again. I would never, yeah, yeah. This life is what you make it, yeah. Tears I've cried, and every time I had to tell you bye-bye, yeah. Hey, hey. This life and this greatness. Nah, again. Yeah. I would never trade places or flip the name in faces. This life is what you make it. Yeah, boy. After the millionth time, I did it. I did it.